Hello, everybody. It's been a long time since I've streamed or even made videos on a PvZ mod, but here I am, about 2 years after PvZ DLC released. And because it has the ability to skip the adventure straight to, well, the vanilla adventure, and go straight to 5.9, that's what we're doing. Would I like to skip to level 5.9? Yes, please. And it gives us 100,000 money. That's a lot more than you'd actually get going to level 5.9 normally. So, I'm going to go to 8 seed slots. I'm not going to go to 9. Because you wouldn't normally have 9. Also, hard mode turns off lawnmowers and its equivalents, so there's no point buying roof cleaners. I have to do one vanilla level, which is 5.9, before I get into the modded levels. Potato mine and squash. Melon pult umbrella. Snow pea. And let's bring an extra insta. This is actually a tricky level without shop plants. I'm very much used to, in vanilla, having gloom shroom for this, but I want to save my money for unlocking new plants. Hello, please don't ooh-woo-oh-woo me. I like having hotkeys. It's such a good change. So, hard mode does a few things. It removes lawnmowers and all their equivalents from levels. It doubles the spawn rates of zombies except for the very first wave. And it also makes it so waves trigger faster from doing less damage to the zombies than normal. Okay, I've got a nice amount of sun built up. I will dig up some sun production for umbrella leaves eventually. But on hard mode, I definitely want to greed as much as I can for as long as I can. That is... I can squash you. Hold on. There we go. If you know little to nothing about this mod, that's kind of... Okay, well, I was a bit slow on that umbrella leaf. And that's great because... I misplaced that. Because it kind of just means you're able to have to react to the new content pretty much as blind as me. I've seen videos about the mod. None of the information has really stuck, so I don't really remember much. Like, I know most of the new plants, but I don't really know much about how they operate. Except for a few plants that are ports, because we have Ghost Pepper and Shrinking Violet, for example, which are pretty self-explanatory. I need to get these down faster. There we go. Yeah, it got a major update because the night roof stage was kind of poorly balanced when it was first released. So they basically wanted to improve upon a lot of the sort of level design and stuff, like what zombies they introduce when and all of that. Oh, first Gargantua. Now, with a vanilla spawn rate, you can't get Gargs until almost the third flag. As you can see, that does not apply here. Thanks to the doubled spawn rates, they can appear much sooner. I could have gotten it before the second flag. I'm kind of lucky I didn't. Is that the first catapult? I think that might be. Oh, and a Garg. Okay. Okay, I think. Yeah, good. Oh yeah, this isn't PvZ 2. They prioritize throwing the imp over smashing a plant. I need to get used to that. Don't you dare explode on me. Okay. That row just kept getting more zombies piled into it so the Garg wouldn't die. Hold on a sec, I think I've just... Yeah, I have the YouTube chat overlaid wrong, and that chat doesn't even look right. I will need to adjust that. That is very stretched. Excuse me a moment while I try and fix that chat window. It's because it's a different size to normal. It's not working quite how I hoped. It's too long. Let's go. Let's do like that sort of size, maybe. It does like spill out, but not much. It'll do. Okay, there we go. I think that works for the chat. And we're on the flag. The final flag. 1 gold? I could have gotten 2, I think. And we do not have a note from Zomboss. Hello, this is Santa Claus. I am trying to go down your chimney. Please clear your roof so I can come in and give you presents. Sincerely, Santa, not the zombies. Because they've moved the Zomboss fight to 610 because it's the night roof. So we have a normal conveyor on 510. Thank you, Colonel Polk, for finally throwing some butter. Kind of funny how they still give us jalapeno. I guess Pumpkin is here so that Ladder Zombie does something. Oh wait, I know why Jalapeno is here. It's here for the same reason Pumpkin is, because it interacts with ladders. You know, can I get another... I would love to get... an umbrella leaf to finish covering up the lawn. Please? I mean, I guess it makes sense. Umbrella leaves are quite sparingly given out. Aha! Finally! Let's get more stuns in here. More firepower. Oh, that hit 2 goals. That's nice. And we have our first new plant. Shroom lobs mid-ranged spores at the enemy. You know, Miles, the moon's made out of cheese. Or so we've been told. They lied and skedaddled away. How cruel! They'll pay for this big lie. No amount of moon manipulation will make it pretty again. Even that weird red beam of light they've been shining on it. Besides, it makes the zombies scared and makes them run towards shelter. That shelter being your home. Anyway, while my world perception has been altered, your brains can't be. Good luck. Vampire zombie. Not encountered yet. Shroom. Low-cost plants that lob spores at the enemy but have a medium range. So it's got like double the range of a puff shroom but half the attack speed, I think. Hello there in the chat. This will be a series of streams. I'm probably not making videos on PvZ DLC like I do with Fusion. But who knows, maybe I'll do like a challenge run of some kind in the future. Okay. Since this will be a short level, I probably don't need much in the way of plants, like expensive attackers. I'll bring a Doom Shroom. Why wouldn't I? Do I? Yeah, no, I think I do Doom Shroom. The blood moon is rising, which means that for this wave the zombies get a big speed boost. Briefly. Okay, that's shorter than I thought it was. I thought it lasted longer than that. I wonder if it scales up with like the length of the level, so the later blood moon ambushes, I guess, are a bit stronger, last longer possibly. Okay, from the looks of it, the vampire zombie heals as it eats a plant. Really? You actually saw that? I'm so used to PvZ1 Squash not seeing zombies behind it, really, so I thought that would just go for the Conehead event when it got close enough. Okay, that might be a problem because now I don't have Doom Shroom for the final wave. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. I believe the Blood Moon makes zombies immune to most status effects for the duration, so like, it actually counters slows, not the other way around. Okay, I think I can just hold off and then save up for a Doom Shroom, because it's close to coming off cooldown. Shroom. Temporarily clears zombie buffs, makes them drop stun on death, and is plantable on solid surfaces. Okay, Ladder Zombie is the only addition here. Vampire Zombie heals himself from eating your plants. Medium toughness, so like around Conehead possibly, maybe Pole Vaulter, I don't know. Decently fast, heals while eating, weak to garlic and loom shroom. As a regular vampire, he had it all. Immortality, glittery skin, and all the bat friends a guy could ask for. Loom shrooms are temporary plants, plantable on solid surfaces. Their light clears zombie buffs and makes them drop stun on defeat. All zombies in a huge area, single use, removes the blood moon and other buffs from zombies. Zombies killed around it drop small sun. Plantain and I go way back, Loom Shroom says. We have a bit of a friendly rivalry. Plantain gets jealous of how much brighter I am, although I reassure him by telling him he's far more resilient. Garlic's time to shine, that would be funny. But if Loom Shroom can also counter it, let's probably focus on that in this level. Do I have anything new in the shop? Oh! Plant these on your fume shrooms to turn them into frost shrooms. Yes, please. Turn your chompers into devourers that can eat groups of zombies and eat stronger zombies. Okay. And then I probably want to do Doom Shroom and Kernel. No, I don't need Kernel. If I've got Frost Shroom, what do I want? I want an extra Insta. One less column of flower pots. This could get very tricky in hard mode once I'm down to only 3 columns, if it does go down to 3. Okay, do you have just like full row range and it's just... Okay, no, it's not. It is like double the range of a puff shroom exactly, 6 tiles, okay. Okay, so it seems like it stuns the vampire zombie. I'm gonna have to go for a Doom Shroom, won't I think. I think I do another Doom. All I need to do is like just sort of cycle Loom and Doom and I can maybe just hold off, but I need to try and figure out what the meta is for actually surviving and setting up a defense here. Because this is very rough. Roof at night, even with the Hulk shrooms we have here, is not easy. Yeah, Loom Shroom having the bonus of making zombies drop sun, it actually means it's a very strong sun production option. It's kind of like a slightly more skill-based version of Solar Tomato in a way. So yes, it's a sort of lock and key plant, but it's also got the use outside of that. Oh, okay. I have to do this without. Doom Shroom, yeah, okay, no Doom Shroom needed. Thank you, Loom Shroom. Yeah, I've been toggling speed up quite a bit. Mortar Shroom. Slowly deals heavy damage to grouped zombies but can't attack up close. Okay, I still have 4 columns. Skeleton zombie, not encountered yet. Mortar shrooms lob heavy splashing spores at zombies unless they're close. 1/4 attack speed. Changes target when the enemy is close. Spores damage nearby enemies on impact. Mortar Shroom has a 3-step plan to kill zombies. Locate the target, calibrate the coordinates, shoot. Although he always seems to forget to account for wind. If only he hadn't slept through physics class. Frost Shrooms. Shoot cold fumes that penetrate shields and slow down zombies. Must be planted on fume shrooms. Having close relations with Ice Shroom, Frost Shroom also suffers from a paralysing injury causing a permanent resting birch face. He copes with this by running a small snow globe shop down in Minnesota during the winter time. It's a solid hustle, but deep down he aspires to be an accountant. Devourers can swallow all zombies in front of them, but are vulnerable while chewing. Listen, I was a big deal back in the day, Devourer scoffed during a press interview. You know that show Super Stomach Kings? It was a big deal. We were eating up the schedules. Landing market deals left and right. I even had my own plush toy. His overconfidence slowly faded into disappointment. But then I ate it. Even the voice box was still in there. Let's give Devourer a try. Thumbnail guy, yep. He is kind of the Scaredy Shroom equivalent, I feel, because he's quite cost-efficient, long-ranged, bad at close range. Very much a similar thing, but costing more than Scaredy because it's Splash. I'll save Devourer for next level, maybe. And then Squash and Walnut. I think I need to actually make good use of walls, possibly. I couldn't really do that last level because there were ladders. Sun Shrooms and Puff Shrooms have always had this thing of being slightly off-center. They have like a random offset to where they're placed within a tile. And that applies even in a flower pot, and that is what the skeleton zombie does. We've seen a few zombies like that in PvZ 2 mods, so it's nothing super new of an idea. There we go, I actually took you out that third death. Doom Shroom as overpowered as ever. Blood Orange. Flying plant with a weak explosion that speeds up survivors. Wait, flying plant? Okay, so I assume that means it can go straight on the roof. But I guess that also means it can go on water. Skeleton zombie rises from the dead. Low toughness, pile of bones, toughness medium. Revives from piles of bones. Many have contemplated if skeleton zombie is even the right name, rather than zombie skeleton. Does this imply that it's a skeleton pretending to be a zombie, or a zombie turned into a skeleton? Blood oranges are flying plants attacked as low-cost explosives, but deal less damage and speed up surviving zombies. Damage high. I think it's like half the damage of a cherry bomb, I believe. All zombies in a cherry bomb radius is the range. Single-use instant. Inflicts the blood moon effect to survivors. Can be planted on solid surfaces and water. Lives for scares, always rolling up with a wicked grin and a juicy splatter. Whoa, is that blood? Kidding, it's just juice, he cackles as another plant screams in terror. He thinks this never gets old. Everyone else disagrees. Okay, let's bring in the Devourer. That is quite a few seed slots to use. I mean, this is only 2 flags, right? I'm not gonna get too many catapult zombies. I think I drop Loom Shroom. I was right, it's only 2 flags, because the previous level was 1. If the previous level was 2, I would expect 3. Nice, nice, no early coneheads to worry about. Okay. Can I get a little bit of sun for a blood orange? Hello? Ah! No, I meant to do Sunshroom. I keep getting the hotkeys mixed up in a way that doesn't usually happen to me on in PvZ 2 mods. Wow, I ended the wave so fast that the next wave got the Blood Moon buff. Chomper is not a bad pick against the skeleton zombies, that's for sure. I do not want to do a Doom Shroom here, even though it's very tempting, because it's so close to the final wave. And I think the final wave will overrun me if I don't have a Doom Shroom ready. The Plants vs. Zombies original soundtrack? Now you can use the jukebox. Hey, that's one heck of an album you got there. Just so happens I got done repairing this old jukebox here. Why don't you try it out? Give that sweet record a listen. Clicking on the Use Music button will replace level music with the track you are currently on. For tracks with Horde themes, clicking on the Enable Horde button previews the Horde version. Visit shop to check out the other albums. To commemorate your find, I've expanded my shop goods. This section will provide you with perfect food for your jukebox. More discs. Hover your cursor over these babies to see what you got to do to make them yours. Take a look around my shop too, there's plenty more to check out. Complete 610, earn all minigame trophies, all minigame, puzzle and survival trophies. Okay, what else have we got here? Plant these scaredy shrooms to turn them into bravery shrooms that shoot faster as zombies get closer. Put these on tall nuts to turn them into vine nuts that stop vehicles and deal damage to zombies that are close. Anything else? Okay. Hello there, not real karma. Check it out, Miles. I built a drone that is also a flower pot. I wanted to fly a loom shroom into the moon, but this remote only makes it go left and right. So instead I put it on the roof and let a garlic fly around on it. Why? Because I'm scared of vampires! Speaking of which, I hear a swarm of tiny flapping wings getting closer. Hope you know how to fly a drone. And that you brought a neck protector. And that is the minigame. Yep, that is the minigame. For... the night roof stage. When you think about it, this is kind of just a rhythm game. Okay, that was interesting. I wasn't expecting another Blood Moon so soon, and then the zombies also changed lanes to try and avoid the garlic. One blood orange used because I was cocky and used speed up. Lightning Reed. I think anyone who has ever played PvZ2 is familiar with this. Zaps crows and zombies in 3 lanes, chaining electricity to nearby enemies. Scarecrow zombie. So I got Lightning Reed against a Scarecrow zombie. I wonder what that zombie might do. Lightning Reeds lightly tase zombies, can target crows, and can chain electricity onto nearby targets. Lightning Reed wasn't always the shocking star of the swamp. He started out as a humble glowstick for bog parties. One night a freak thunderstorm and an energy drink changed everything. Now he zaps with sizzling style. Call it photosynthesis with flair, he says. Vine nuts pop tires can't be vaulted over and damage zombies that get too close. Must be planted on tall nuts. Is the toughness listed here higher than the tall nut? Seems like it's the same. They say that vine nut is a hard nut to crack compared to others in the walnut family lineage. Some say it was due to a traumatic experience involving the mafia. Others say he embraced the pain to practice endurance. Nope, a thorn pricked him and he never bothered to surgically remove it. Saves a couple $100. Bravery shrooms shoot faster when zombies approach it. Bravery shroom is a very courageous shroom. Despite witnessing the worst of the zombie war, nothing makes him flinch. Just don't introduce him to your cat. Yeah, honestly, after recent events in the Deltarune community, I am not surprised he's scared of cats. Jeez, I wonder what they want me to do here. Indeed, I wonder what I could possibly be getting encouraged to do. Also, let's try out Bravery Shroom, because having that in like column 5, where the zombies will get close to it quite quickly, seems like it would be very good. And then I will Blood Orange Doom Shroom, I think. Okay, this is 2 flags. So we're going to get longer levels in this half of the world. Two flag intro level. Something tells me that Conehead is not going to go down to a Pult Shroom and a Lightning Reed. Okay, good. That Doom did catch everything. Okay, can I get the Bravery Shroom down? Cheapest upgrade plant, by the way. A 50 sun plant on top of a 25 sun plant. So probably one of the only upgrades that's super viable in a short-ish night level. Doomshroom is not quite ready yet. That's a little bit worrying. Okay, now it's ready and I don't have the sun. Okay, thank you. The Scarecrow is here. Okay, he seems kind of tanky. Nothing a blood orange can't deal with. Okay, good. The Blood Moon ambush is so deadly. It's actually kind of crazy how scary that is. What's also crazy is just how annoying coneheads are when your DPS plants do so little damage. Okay, and then I can just Doomshroom the final wave, and I'm good. Almost. Little bit more. There we go. Blood orange, and we have another PvZ2 port. Hurricane blows a chilling wind that pushes back zombies in its lane. Knockback plants in PvZ1. The power creep. Oh no. Pogo? Oh, that's scary. Actually, Hurricane does help with that. I think Loomshroom is a pretty solid sun producer in Endless, from what I've heard. I think it should be anyway. Yes, I do wonder what they wanted me to do. So, Scarecrow zombies can command zombie crows to peck away at your defense. High toughness, like... I mean, you didn't survive a blood orange, so it can't be quite Buckethead, but that does mean you're tankier than a normal sort of special zombie. Scarecrow zombie used to scare away crows. Now he's their union rep, demanding better pecking conditions and all-you-can-eat plant buffets. Zombie crow. These crows are called upon by Scarecrow zombies to mob your plants. Very low toughness, very fast, flying except when they're eating plants. Weakness. Blover, Lightning Reed and Hurricane. Not even zombification could dampen these crows' intelligence. And Hurricanes blow a chilling wind that pushes back zombies and blows away flying zombies in its lane. Hurricane always dreamed of being a soliloquist. To blow or not to blow, let's not pretend it was ever a question, he formulates. However, he can't be taken seriously as he's known for accidentally blowing away the scenario curtains whenever he gets too emotional. Okay, I think I'm going to... I need to be prepared for quite a long level here. I could go for the 9th slot, but I feel like if I were playing through the adventure normally, I would not be able to afford the 9th slot. Do I try this combo? And then I barely have any other plants to support. I also don't have anything to counter bungees then. So I think I need plants that... If I'm not using Umbrella Leaf, I'm gonna need plants that are disposable. Okay, I have an idea. I think if I go for like a heavy sort of... If I go for like a kind of heavy strat along with Loom Shroom, I don't have room for Pulp Shroom with this. Okay, I will do this. Probably. No, I'll do this. There we go. Working with only 8 slots is a bit tricky here. Get stunned. I don't want you healing, thank you. Loom Shroom probably pretty good with the scarecrows, now I think about it. No, thank you, Pogo. Ooh, that was a nuisance. Okay, but now I've got tall nuts down in every row, I should be fine. Yeah, that was a good amount of fun from one loom shroom. Oh, no! No. Okay, phew. The tall nut going down with the pogo in the same row and all my instas off cooldown, that scared me. That could have gone horribly wrong. Luckily I just had enough raw damage for the pogo, and this is a plant I hear is very, very overpowered. Volt Shroom distributes electricity to nearby zombies. That wasn't Fume Shroom, that's Mortar Shroom. Phantom Knight, not encountered yet. Yeah, that was Mortar Shroom, not Fume Shroom, it's a different plant. Volt Shrooms conduct electricity to multiple zombies nearby, distributing damage evenly across them. Damage, potent, divides between several zombies. Firing speed constant. Volt Shroom seeks out all that zaps and glows, from kettles to toothbrushes to nightlights to hijacking the breaker unit at the Lawn of Doom festival every Halloween. So yeah, this plant can do very concentrated single target damage, or a lot of good AoE damage, depending on what's nearby. And is just solidly a very good main attacker from what I hear. So that should make this next level quite an easy one, hopefully. So I'm going to try out Vine Nut if I can. I do really like Blood Orange. It's a very good insta for night levels. So my goal is going to be to get 2 vault shrooms ASAP, and then I should just be set for the level. I just need to get the second vault shroom, well, the first vault shroom, honestly. Once I get 1 vault shroom, those 3 rows should be safe for a good while, I think. Okay, the damage isn't insane, but it's still pretty good. Now I get the second vault shroom and hopefully just win from there. The Phantom Knight is here. This one I actually can't remember what it does. I know I have learnt about it. Okay, that... I wonder if you can do first aid that. Okay, you have a lot of health. Okay. Just die! That is so dead, okay. Vault shroom not as busted as I thought it was. Its reputation overhyped it a bit, but it's definitely still good. Don't get me wrong. Maybe this knight will go down more easily since it's got to get through a whole vine nut. Oh, they can tank an insta. Oh. No wonder they're taking so long to defeat. And that is Ghost Pepper. Which we all know Ghost Pepper, since my audience is mostly PvZ too. Okay, what is the deal with you? Blast-resistant armor possessed by a malevolent zombie ghost. High toughness for each piece. Slow speed, ghost possesses and protects another zombie. Weak to magnet, loom shroom, and ghost pepper. You may be wondering why a ghost is helping the zombies. As it turns out, there are plenty of perks for the zombie upper class, such as armor polishing, insurance, and even free healthcare. Ghost peppers are flying plants that deal continuous damage and explode after some time. Can't be eaten by zombies, bypasses possession resistance. So I guess the ghost possesses a zombie to give it damage resistance, and this bypasses that. Ghost Pepper has a reputation for making an entrance. Legend has it she once scorched an entire village just by floating through. However, she claims that it was just a coincidental gust of heat. Okay, what heavy plant do I want to make my main attacker here? I think probably Voltshroom, honestly, is a good enough main attacker. I just need other things to help out. Do I forego the Doom Shroom? Because it's not very good against you and I've got Loom here. Maybe? So I can go for Magnet against Jack-in-the-Box and Knight, probably. Yeah, I think I'm going to go without Doom Shroom in the final level. Hilariously enough. The final level of Night Roof, and I'm like, nah, I don't need Doom Shroom like I used it in every other level. Please go down now, Conehead. Come on. Thank you. Oh, nice explosion. Okay, can I get into a Voltshroom situation now? Hopefully pretty soon. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, now we're talking. How about no Jack in the Box? Thank you. I should have saved up the loom shroom, oh well. I think I'm fine anyway, I have a lot of spare sun to repair with. Predicted a new zombie in an upcoming update? What zombie? The magnet room doesn't have enough range to get past tool nuts, that's a bit annoying. Then again, I'm not sure how much I need the tool nuts now. Ah, yes, it predicted the pole vaulter in the upcoming Plants vs. Zombies 2 update. Homeowner, you have failed to submit to our rightful claim. Be advised that unless you comply, we will be forced to take extreme action. Please remit your home and brains to us forthwith. Uh-oh, he's here. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be the same dialogue as usual, isn't it? And then he gets kidnapped by a bungee zombie. Bye-bye, Crazy Dave. So far, so normal. Aside from being 6'10". Oh, hello, Lightning Reed. I wonder if Zomboss gets boosted health or anything on hard mode. Hello, can I get... Okay, good, I didn't get a fireball because I have no ice shrooms. Oh, that's 5 bungees. Excuse me. That's got to be a hard mode change. I'm guessing that's just a difference in hard mode. I wonder if any other attacks are changed. Aside from having new zombies to spawn. There go 5 plants. That's okay. Sure. The quick explosion Jack in the Box. I think this will now be campervan threshold, not quite. I hope I get an ice shroom. Okay, never mind, I'm fine. Never punished. Now, what are you gonna do? Throw a second campervan? No, okay. That attack is strong enough, it doesn't need to be buffed. Cool. Okay, and then what? Another camper van? Nope. Okay, I can just do that and hopefully get most of them killed. Are you kidding me? I was trying to save the melon pulse, I was too slow. Ow. Pogos. So many pogos, actually, what? Okay. Gotcha. And if you're familiar with PvZ Adventures... Oh, I found a note as well as the bee shooter. Okay. Homeowner, let this be clear, insolent fool. This is not the end. My zombie armada will track you down and ultimately overwhelm you. There is no escape. I will find you in any other where. Oh, Davy's knocked out cold. That bungee's done him dirty. 'Tis a miracle we managed to escape before he got bitten into. Figured the woods would be the safest place, hence why we're here. The zombies appear to have followed, though. You'll notice them bushes can hide zombies from your plants. Blowing them up should do just fine. It's nothing you can't handle. Name's Sergeant Samson, by the way, but call me Sam, will ya? Now pull out your arsenal and defend the camper. I have a Dave to tend to. Leaf blower zombie. Not encountered yet. And as for plants, bee shooter. Shoots bees that target zombies forward, backwards, and in bushes. Wow, that's a bit of a split P out class. Normal damage forwards and backwards can target zombies hiding in bushes. Like, isn't that just a pea shooter out class as well? I mean, unless it's maybe not affected by torchwood, probably. Bee shooter hasn't been invited to any birthday parties ever since he started drinking all the fruit punch before anyone else could get even a single sip. What a buzzkill. Anything new in the shop? Collect all sun that comes in contact with your cursor while holding your mouse button. Oh, PvZ 2 sun collection, how I've missed you. I'll take all that first aid as well. Plant these on your spikeweeds to turn them into thorn mosses. They pull in zombies and trap them temporarily. Plant these on your torchwoods to turn them into plasma woods. Plasma woods turn peas into plasma balls that deal heavy damage. That's right, the plant food torchwood in PvZ 2 is now an upgrade plant. All of your favourite classics of a yard assault from front to back. Gear up or get gone. Wood chippers add an extra line of defense and get rid of those pesky old bushes on difficult forest levels. Unfortunately, I don't get those anyway because I'm on hard mode. Well, let's give Thorn Moss a try as well as doing Bee Shooter here. Yeah, no one is actually using Torchwood with Pea Shooter. It's just sort of like, if it works with Pea Shooter and not Bee Shooter, then that's at least something Pea Shooter has over it. But it does seem like a bit of an outclass. Though I guess Cabbage Pult was already a Pea Shooter outclass anyway. I will say, Bee Shooter is getting reworked in an update. The next update, they plan on making it so it costs $125, but the bees get the ability to do more damage as when they pass by any flower plants, which is mostly sun producers. So, not only is it going to get a rework, it's going to get a rework that tries to teach people about sun at front. Can't plant on bushes, good to know. Okay, what do you do, leaf blower zombie? Wait. Let me test something. Who put Reflourished in my PvZ DLC mod? You can toggle normal and hard mode. Oh, you can't do it mid-level, but you can toggle normal and hard mode whenever you want on a save file. That's why they're still there to purchase. So if you toggle it off because you get to a level that's really difficult for you. Bee Shooter gets overwhelmed in a one flag level. Because it is just a Pea Shooter. And this is hard mode. Yeah, if Reflourished did a collab with DLC Mod, they would 100% put in Leaf Blower, considering the amount of Mecha Football lookalikes they already have. They would totally do that. So, Charred Guard is here, pushes back zombies on contact 3 times, then acts as a wall. Yeah, Snowpea probably gets more use with Torchwood than a Pea Shooter just because it's funny. Hello, Digger Zombie. Leaf Blower Zombie is an expert in the leaf blowing field. Medium toughness, pushes plants back. Many are jealous of his success and talk behind his back. They can't wrap their brains around how rich he has become in such a short time. In fact, he blew his boss out the window and replaced him with himself. Charred Guards push zombies back, but lose a charred leaf with each push. child guard used to be a traffic officer. Hey, better a little shove than a big crash, he says, nudging troublemakers back into place. He takes the job too seriously, even if the only traffic is slow-moving snails. Plasma wood. That is a really good design, I have to say. Plasma woods turn peas that pass through them into plasma balls that deal thrice as much damage and ash the enemy. Plasma wood was mentored by the Tree of Wisdom, harbouring the strongest blazes meant he had to keep his emotions in check and avoid letting his rage get the better of him. What calms him down is writing secret girly gossip in his diaries. It's strange, but a far more preferable outcome for everyone. Thorn mosses pop tires, pull in zombies, and damage any that walk over them. It's a proud bear hugger. Some plants are certain someone convinced him to limit his hugging tendencies to zombies, but he doesn't hold back during family reunions. Okay, so we've got Digger. Bee Shooter can hit backwards. The bees can turn around to aim behind it, but I don't want to rely on that, because it's not a good plant. So I have a very funny idea. I don't know if Blood Orange hits underground, but worth bringing. Let's try this. I didn't even bring Chard in this level. Actually, you know what? I will drop one of the instas for Chard just to see if it can, like, outrange Leaf Blower, because that would be very useful information to know. So now I think about it, Chard is also technically an option for diggers, but I only knock them to like the middle of my defences instead of over all of them, so okay, Blood Orange does not destroy the bushes. Kind of expected, because it's a weaker insta. Wow, that's a, like, instant push. It'd be very funny if I could do the Spring Bean Blover type combo. I doubt I can. Okay, you cannot hit underground diggers. Oh yeah, I don't need to click individual suns. I've I forgot about that. I don't know if there's a good way to actually time Charred Guard plus Hurricane to even test it. I think I have to, like, react to them getting pushed and plant it, like, instantly. And then that time it feels like it was a delay before it activated. Okay, let's test. Do you get pushed? Or do you push the zombie? You push the zombie. Epic. Now can I actually, like, successfully test the Hurricane combo? I really want to see if they put that in as, like, an Easter egg or anything. Okay, the timing is so tricky. I'm sorry if I'm wasting people's time here. I want to test this. I know I can try it with Blover, but I don't have Blover in my seed tray here. Do I? I'm doing it here, so I don't waste a slot on Blover completely. Wait! I did not think they would do that. The timing is so precise, it's not even broken either. I think even on Blover, I don't think that would be overpowered. Because I think the timing would probably be quite precise too. Also, we actually have Bonk Choi. Ah, the Lumberjack. I've heard annoying things about this guy. I think he's overpowered from what I've heard. Wait, we've got Brickhead Zombie here? Brickhead Zombie's Brickhead provides thorough brickheadness. Brickhead Zombie had spent 5 days constructing a compact abode for his head, because after all, home is where the brains are. Bonk Choi's punch zombies nearby. Very short range, can target zombies behind. I remember what my first boxing gig was like, says Bonk Choi. Got knocked down, lost a tooth and was nearly TKO'd. He crosses his arms, pride in his smile. And that's why I now work as a dental assistant. I feel like Bonk is probably not very good against Lumberjack if he does what I think he does. But okay, let's give it a go. I'll do Pumpkin. Plantain lights up an area letting you see through fog and bushes. Oh! So okay, I'll bring Plantain as a why not. If the bushes get a bit too much, because I don't have enough instas to blow them up. That's a neat bonus effect for Plantain. So it'll let the plants attack zombies that are in bushes. I don't know if Chard can push back Gargs. I will try and test that out next time a Garg shows up. I know there's at least one level in this world that has Gargs. Okay, Bonk Choi. What sort of DPS are we looking at? Not enough to solo a Conehead. You're not quite Alt-Ver's Bonk Choi, but then you are only 150 suns, so I'll let you off the hook for that. Yeah, it probably is similar stats to PvZ 2, just vanilla PvZ 2. I will say, there are less zombies in PvZ 1, even in DLC mod, that just ruin the day of melee plants. So it's probably better by virtue of just the surrounding environment. Oh, is it only 3x3, the Plantain effect, though? Let's get rid of those two lumberjacks. So, the Plantain effect against bushes is like it is against vases, I guess. So, he puts down a stump that acts as, I guess, a blocking grid item you have to damage, and then he does this axe attack that does very heavy damage, but walls can tank it. He does seem quite spammable. He gets used a lot for a zombie that does a fair bit. Oh, that just ended the pumpkin, okay. Aloe vera heals nearby plants. I think this is a 3x3, not just the plant in front like PvZ 2 aloe. Jack in the Box, why are you everywhere? Stop getting used in every single stage. Why don't we see like a dancer zombie or something? Come on. Or a zomboni. Not you. You're just annoying. Any new plants yet? Okay. Lumberjack zombie. His log and trusty axe make him a powerful zombie. Normal speed, then fast after placing log, then normal after using axe. Weakness, magnet shroom. Lumberjack zombie has filled every kind of large tree out there. Pine, fir, even sequoia. His achievements in the logging industry are nothing to scoff at. As for the one he carries, he claims it's oak. Aloe veras heal all injured plants nearby. Aloe vera was never quite the same after his first and last gig at the Lawn of Doom celebration. He hadn't realised he actually had to revive Frankenstein's monster. Try not to bring it up, it's a touchy subject for him. He just couldn't heal from it. Haha. Okay, well, I think I have an idea of something to do here. There are... Oh, you want me to use Magnet Shroom, don't you? This is just a level ending in 4 where you want Magnet Shroom. If I'm bringing Coffee Bean, I'm also going to bring Doom then. To clear out all the bushes. And what do I use as my main attackers? Why not you? And then... I can't do like full nut, vine nut, because then I don't have an early game insta. Let's do you two, squash and blood orange. Do I do ghost pepper? I like blood orange more than ghost pepper, I think. The mushroom strat. Yeah, the thing about having a lot of money is that in the DLC mod, if you use the skip to 5.9 button, it gives you like 5 times as much money as you'd actually get going to 5.9. Which I decided to deliberately not use that money on a 9th seed slot, because I wouldn't normally get that, but I'm using it on upgrade plants from the shop just so that I can use them for extra variety. There we go, no more bushes for the moment. Well, that didn't last long. The orange is called Blood Orange. It explodes in a 3x3 area, doing half as much damage as a cherry bomb for half the cost. And also, if a zombie survives the explosion, then it gets a speed boost. So you want to make sure that you do actually kill the zombies with it. Come on, flag wave. There we go. I hope I can keep you within... No, you're not going to be in the Doom range. I'm going to have to Blood Orange you. Okay, does this actually, like, filter cone heads with the chill effect? I think it does, but not for the to protect the plant in front consistently. Wait, what happened to the squash in the top row? That is a lot of bucket heads. Okay, good thing. Keep the bushes clear. Bringing Doomshroom does help a lot against the gimmick in this world, but it also does mean you have to use 2 slots, because coffee bean. Oh, you are tanky, even... Okay, we're almost at the final wave. Yep, okay, cool. I'm assuming that game controller represents versus and co-op mode. Or is it co-op? It's just versus. Does this even have a co-op? I guess it doesn't. Now I have versus mode. It couldn't have been darker, could it? This all reminds me of them trenches, though we didn't have zombies at the time. Nor was I in any trench, but that don't matter, soldier. Let me let you in on a little secret. Bigfoot's real! The conditions are perfect for him to come out of his hole. Albeit he's a little shy, so who knows if he'll even show up. Good luck! I see dancing zombie. Ah, this is a mini-game of all time. Pickled pepper. Oh, I wonder what that will do. Oh, it actually, like, lights up the launch during the explosion. Neat. Finally got an attacker. My guess is the mention of Bigfoot is much like the Yeti zombie. This will be a level where the new Bigfoot zombie that's kind of similar will appear in second adventure. Oak Archer. Shoots arrows that can hit zombies in bushes and have a chance of landing a critical hit. Damage normal or potent for critical hit. 1/3 usual firing speed. Can target zombies hiding in bushes, critical hits knock back as well. Oh, that's like... so it's basically a primal pea shooter. I mean, it's kind of different, but it's very similar to primal pea shooter. Oak Archer always dreamed of playing the harp, but every time he plucked a string, he accidentally snapped it. So he gave up music and picked up archery instead. It really hits different, he says. Plus, the arrows don't complain about being out of tune. So if I go to the index, like... yeah. So, the Bigfoot zombie is like the Yeti, but it appears in that level instead in second adventure. Fisherman zombie. I sure hope that he's not just a land version of the fisherman from PvZ 2 and it's something different. I do not want a pulling zombie as well as a pushing zombie. Anything new in the shop? Ice Peas. Deal medium damage and trap zombies in solid ice. Plant these on your cactuses to turn them into orbituses. The orbitus launches 8 spikes that orbit around themselves and can pop balloons. Well, if I've got an upgrade to Snow Pea, why not include that in this level then? I have to test this. It would be very funny if they actually allowed Aloe to, like, heal Child Guard leaves. I doubt they would. But it would be very funny. I can't believe they just called it Ice Pea instead of doing like the Ice Queen Pea from PvZ Adventures, since they already have an Adventures reference with Bee Shooter. Come on. Okay, it does not heal leave. I figured it was worth a check. Well, Fisherman is here, let's see what he does. Never mind, I can just blow him up. Wait. Oh, he can stun plants from a distance. With, I guess he targets the backmost plant first. I wonder, if he throws nets, is it like, can they be blocked with Umbrella Leaf? goofy looking shrinking violet. Shrinks all zombies in an area. Shrinking violets shrink zombies in an area, reducing their health. It takes a lot for Shrinking Violet to open up. Years of therapy went into trying to crack her social meekness. What made her so afraid? Public school. There's no coming back from that one time she, never mind. Ice P is just a chill dude. Nothing phases this absolutely frigid guy. Except lava lamps, he elaborates. No science can explain putting lava in a lamp. Orbitus. Orbituses shoot spikes that orbit them and shoot down balloon zombies. Damage normal for each spike, range orbits 8 directions, must be planted on cacti. Upset about being unable to hit targets behind cover, Orbitus took to stargazing to find a solution. She was rather disappointed when she found out the answer was in her name this entire time. And this zombie traps plants with his net. Weakness blower. Oh, so I need to blow the nets away. Okay. Everyone is tired of Fisherman Zombie's fishing stories. Time and time again, he brags about catching the big one. Okay. Gargantua is here. Now I'm going to show off Orbitus because I hear that is especially one of the more overpowered plants. It's like a ridiculous version of Starfruit if you manage to get down enough of them. Obviously I'm using Child Guard. Shrinking Violet right before a Garg level is actually very good design. That's a very good unlock position. I'll try Hurricane, see if that can counter the nets. And honestly, I'm just gonna bring Doomshroom. Wait, no, I don't have an early game insta. I guess I just have to... Can I get away with, like, Cherry Bomb Jalapeno? Maybe? I really, you know what, I'm gonna be sensible. It's gonna be annoying to try and clear out all the bushes, though, I know that much. Cactus early game is not the answer. Orbitus early game might be, but not Cactus. But the thing is, I can't do it for the first few zombies. I still need instas for them. That's probably not going to do very well against a singular Buckethead, I will admit. Orbitus is putting in work here. Yeah, I see why it's so good. Newspaper thinks he's part of the team. Okay, that hurricane did blow off the net. And then it got reapplied immediately. Cool. Okay, that's probably where my next cherry bomb goes. The crows do get shrunken into oblivion, much like small zombies do in PvZ 2. I'm guessing that means they also have the imps getting shrunk to oblivion interaction. Another reason why it's very good for a Garg level. I just need to actually see a Garg spawn. These bushes are a problem. Okay, now I can clear out the rest of the bushes on the next cherry bomb if I haven't made it to the flag by then. This is hard mode, and now we get a Gargantua. Let's test out both Charred Guard. Okay, that doesn't work. Hurricane does. And the imp got struck to oblivion. Yes, the crows are technically flying zombies, so the cactus will grow to try and attack them. Basically, they fly behind the scarecrow, and then they will attack nearby plants on the ground. When they're attacking, they're vulnerable to everything. But they can be attacked by anti-air plants before they come to the ground. Lemonade. Lemon grenade? Grenade, I guess? Lemon grenade. Blows up in a cluster pattern in 3 times. Damage. High for each explosion, so probably like half a cherry bomb. But it explodes 3 times. In a 3x3 area. I guess it... And I think it bounces to nearby tiles after each explosion, so it's a bit of a chaotic insta. Lemonade claims to be an avid philosopher. When life gives you lemons, you should really throw them at zombies, he says. And just like that, everything gets sour, messy, and kind of amazing. Can this plant drown? Like, can he land in the water in the pool stage and just die? I have no idea. That would be very funny. And the next zombie up is Hunter Zombie, who, based on what he's got with him, I'm just going to call the American Zombie. And we have an intro level that doesn't just have cone heads alongside the new zombie. Interesting. Okay, what have I not tried out yet? You know what? I'm gonna go all in on this. And I'm gonna bring garlic as well. To try and bunch up the zombies because this is gonna cost a lot per row. And then I'm gonna bring an early game insta. Actually, wait, I just realised. I should bring lemonade instead of cherry bomb. It's probably going to be better at clearing the bushes. Because I definitely need to clear these bushes. Well, that was no better than a cherry bomb for that use, unfortunately. Hitboxes. Why didn't you go to the right? Okay, well, let's try and force the bushes into specific spots. That zombie just died instantly. Oh, those bushes. Oh no. Thank you. very useful, actually clearing out some bushes there. Well, that was very fun. That was such overkill. Ampliflower temporarily speeds up nearby plants. I cannot stack the plasma wood to get white fire peas. Okay, this is every special from this stage plus bucket heads. No gogs. Double checking there's nothing else to get in the shop right now. Okay. What do I want to pair up Ampliflower with? What if I just do the same thing again? I'll actually try doing this, even though it's going to be a really rough early game. I don't have garlic, but I think this is a very long level, so I probably won't need it so much. I can probably get a Gatling plasma. 4 flags! So yeah, I can probably get a Gatling and a plasma wood in every row. I'm going to be spending a lot on the early instars, unfortunately, but it's probably okay. Actually, wait, I can probably just get away with a bit late for a repeater. That did get some more bushes, nice. Oh, come on! What do you mean that wasn't in range? I'm gonna have to do this then. Up. Okay, got one of them. This was a terrible idea for an early game. I'm probably not going to stabilize. I think I might just lose. Okay, hold on. I'm kind of stabilizing. Okay, I'm stabilizing. Keep breeding sun production, and I should be in a good position. You have so much health. Okay. I'm just glad this level doesn't have Gogs. Actually, no, am I? I feel like Gogs would probably just be very easy waves for this because I have such high single target DPS. Okay. Yeah, I was right to dig up that sunflower. You got a little too close there. One flag to go after this. And I've finished the defense. That blue flower speeds up plants around it. Hello, it is against the rules to camp in the woods. Please wait where you are and we'll come to collect funds. Sincerely, the park rangers. Oh, this level has Gogs, though. Why are there so many mecha football LARPers? You mean in general? Like, because there's... This is another one to add to the list after all ones were flourished included. The brains are the funds, I'm pretty sure, Zombert. Wait for more bushes to spawn, and then... No thank you, Gargantua, you're getting shrunk. And again, Gargantua, you're getting shrunk. I love how I've seen one Ampliflower and one Aloe Vera all level. Like, how low are their odds? Or do you actually just get one of each? Or if I get one of each and I've lost the one Ampliflower I'm allowed. And that completes the current adventure mode for PvZ DLC. You have most triumphantly fended off the zombie attack. Your lawn is safe for now. I'm not rolling credits because that will get the video demonetized. Well, probably, like, copyright claimed. anything extra in the shop now? Oh, there's a lot. So I think these are non-upgrade shop plants. We have Fire Pea Shooter, which obviously is just like a slightly better repeater that costs a bit more. We have Pickled Pepper. We have Pepper Pult. Warm nearby plants. Oh, some of these are going to be in the next world. There was a teaser that next world's got, like, cold mechanics, like it's a snow world. These are, at least some of these are going to be in the next world. Fire shrooms heavily burn zombies that get too close. Water pot lets you plant aquatic plants anywhere. Sea stars can aim to fire 5 stars in 10 directions. Chili peppers deal high damage and freeze zombies across a lane. Oh, and this one's an upgrade. Put these on your pea shooters to turn them into electric peas that shoot orbs of electricity that zap zombies as they pass by. Pea shooter gets an upgrade plant. Oh my gosh, there's more? Put these on your fire peas to turn them into plasma peas that shoot plasma balls. I mean, sure. I guess it takes less seed slots than going for like a plasma Gatling strat. Does seem situational, but I guess in a snow world it's probably going to be quite good. I can put Tangle Kelps on the ground, and they do actually kill zombies, even though it makes no logical sense. Put these on star fruits or sea stars to turn them into shooting stars. They call fiery stars from the sky to attack zombies in any lane. And I'm broke now. I am out of money. Let's have a brief look over things. Okay, and yes, there is an event, a set of event levels. There's the challenge levels, which are ultra difficult levels, even without. Why do these look broken? These icons, huh? That's weird. The icons for these are broken for some reason, and I'm not sure why, because I think I installed this correctly. Wait, why are the minigames pre-completed? Is that because I did the skip to 5.9? It skips all of the vanilla levels. Well, I'm gonna do them anyway, so I can do them on hard mode. And then puzzles, we've got new ones as well. We've got survivals for the new worlds, Moon and Woods as they're called. So there is a lot of content that I will be going through in future streams. Yes, there is versus mode. They have an AI opponent system, huh. Currently, I think versus mode is basically it's local only, so you need to use something like Parsec to like do the gameplay over the internet. Yeah. So I probably won't be doing anything with Versus aside from maybe testing it out against the AI. I think there's an update planned that will actually have built-in online play for Versus mode, which will be very cool, so we don't have to mess around with annoying third-party programs to make it work. And yeah, there is a lot of content to try and go through. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching, and expect some more DLC edition streams every week. Thank you for watching.